First pitch is fouled off, and here at the bottom of the fourth inning, we'll bring in Cubs pitching coach Tommy Hottovy. Tommy, how you doing?
I'm doing good, guys. How are you?
We are doing great. Yeah, my first question is, from our untrained eyes, we thought Ben Brown looked really good. Your thoughts on his outing?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a fantastic outing. I mean, anytime you go, 28 pitches one time through the order with 3 punch outs is a pretty good start. It was great for him to get up for that fourth inning, and honestly, good for him to pitch with some traffic today, and get through that because he was cruising for those first 3. So I thought early, great execution of his fastball and curveball, mixing some really good changeups, which is what we've been. A pitch we've been focused on with him this spring, and then left a few curveballs up there that they lefties wrapped around the line, and in the end, you don't love giving up runs, but I think there's some real positives to take away from that outing.
Tommy, that changeup in particular with Brown, it seems like it's in the 91, 93-ish area, kind of almost more the power changeup variety. How'd you guys land on that for him?
Well, obviously, Ben is a power pitcher, and he really wants to throw. He doesn't want to feel like he has to manipulate the baseball. So when you have a pitcher like that wants to have that mentality, you try to settle on a grip that can maximize the most movement. And we know there's ways we can kill some velocity and kill some spin, but it's about the comfortability of him putting that in his hand and being able to trust it. He threw one at 88 today, and there were a couple of the punch outs were at 90. So he is killing 5-6 off the fastball. You're seeing more and more of those types of changeups now in the big leagues, more power type in the league right now. And if you're geared up for a fastball at 96 and then a power curveball, that's going to look so different. So yeah, it's good. It's obviously a work in progress for him, but it's something he's getting more and more comfortable with.
Tommy, Ben Brown is a guy we've seen start and come out of the bullpen. We've seen Assad have success doing that as well. It's not easy. Sometimes these guys can make it look that way. I know it's a lot about routine and recovery, but what impresses you when guys are successful at doing that?
That's popped up foul, and Tommy, now that we're less than a week from going to Japan, you see Ben Brown stretched out, a couple of your starters starting to get into 50 pitches. How do you think that your staff is starting to shake out and get stretched out as we get towards that series?
Yeah, I think our goals going into this time of the year were just get multiple guys into that 60, 55, 60, 65 pitch range. Our guys did a fantastic job of preparing themselves for this spring training and have done a great job of handling the workload as we've continued to stack it on here. We know these aren't going to be normal start type of games in Japan. So having guys who can throw multiple innings is going to be extremely important, and that's going to be a recipe we're going to have to lean on for sure.